Oh Marie, in your arms, I'm longing to be. Baby, tell me you love me. Kiss me once while the stars shine above me. Oh Marie, oh Marie, in your arms I'm longing to be. Oh baby, tell me you love me. Oh Marie, come here Sam, come here boy. Where money, Guarda zona, che pensi per te? Fama de me, Uno noto, bracciato con te, 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 uno noto, bracciato con te. What happened? You can't play in Italian. Quando zona, pensi per te? Oh baby, tell me you love me. Oh Marie, oh Marie, oh Marie. And just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Paid for every dance, selling its romance. Oh, what they say. There will come a day, and youth will pass away. What will they say about me? When the end comes, I know they'll say just a gigolos. Life goes on without me, and just a gigolo everywhere I go. People know the part I'm playing. Paid for every dance, selling each romance. Oh, what they say. And there will come a day, and youth will pass away. What will they say about me? When the end comes, I know there's just a gigolos. Life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody. Oh, and there's nobody that cares for me. There's nobody that cares for me. I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely. Want some sweet mama, come take a chance with me, 'cause I ain't so bad. And I'll sing her sweet love song all of the time. She will only be Baldi Bozi Bat Blibop. I ain't got nobody. Oh, and there's nobody that cares for me. There's nobody that cares for me. Nobody that cares for me. Nobody that cares for me. Let him go. Let him go. the belly for zungale, but I ain't got nobody. Nobody that cares for me. There's nobody that cares for me. I'm so sad and lonely. Oh, lonely, oh, lonely, lonely, lonely. Want some sweet mama come and rescue me, 'cause I ain't so bad. And I'll sing up sweet love song all of the time. She will only be only, baby, almond, sugar, darling, I ain't got nobody, baby, and there's nobody, there's nobody, there's nobody, there's nobody, there's nobody, there's no one, there's no one, Ludo, dale, Greenwich, Stasino, over there, nobody, no one, nobody, nobody cares for me.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. But when you dance you have to play with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. When marimbas start to play, hold me close, make me sway. Like an ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me.
I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. I love Paris every moment, every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why do I love Paris? Because my love is here. I love Paris every moment, every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh, why do I love Paris? Because my love is here. She's there, she's everywhere, but she's really here.
In Napoli, where love is king, when boy meets girl, here's what they say.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like a pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
That's amore.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
That's amore.
Bells will ring,
Ting-a-ling-a-ling,
ting-a-ling-a-ling,
and you'll sing Vita Bella.
Vita Bella, Vita Bella. Hearts will play,
Tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay,
like a gay tarantella.
Lucky fella. When the stars make you drool just like pasta fazool, that's amore.
That's amore.
When you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk
All right, good
in
evening,
a
everybody.
dream.
My name is Dr. Gina Leitz, principal here at Oak Lawn Community High School. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and Board of Education, I would like to welcome you to our annual Senior Honors Night. The annual Senior Honors Night is a tradition where we recognize students who have met high academic and community standards. And I just have to say it's really great to be back in person, to see faces, and we're going to hear some applause in a little bit too, which will be really nice. Every year as I prepare for this event, I think about one of my favorite quotes from Mr. Fred Rogers, aka Mr. Rogers, from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He once said that the media shows only the tiniest percentage of what people do. There are millions and millions of people doing wonderful things all over the world, and they're generally not the ones being touted in the news. As I think about the circumstances in our world today and the outstanding things our seniors have accomplished, I couldn't find a more accurate group that exemplifies these words. I think it is important for our school and our community to recognize teenagers like you and to highlight all of your achievements. You have been extremely successful in your endeavors here at Oak Lawn, and I know you will continue to be successful wherever life takes you after high school. Let me be the first among many tonight to express congratulations to tonight's honorees. Students, tonight is a night to be recognized for your hard work and determination and to celebrate your achievements. It is a prestigious honor to be invited to the ceremony tonight. Out of the 435 graduating seniors of the class of 2021, only 103 students will be honored tonight. You have worked hard for these honors, and as a school, we are very proud of you. Tonight is also a night for parents and guardians and all of you who support our students to be recognized as well, because without you, we as educators would not be able to do what we do. You are the reason these students are being recognized tonight. I want to give you a sincere thank you for everything you do to make sure our students are successful. Tonight's ceremony will recognize students who have excelled in various arenas, including the classroom, on state and national assessments, and in the community. We will also honor students receiving community-based scholarships and those who have completed countless hours of community service. So we're going to go ahead and just get started. So first up, we have a community presentation by the Spartan Educational Foundation, and I want to introduce Superintendent Dr. Michael Reardon and members of the Spartan Educational Foundation.
Thank you, Dr. Leitz. Congratulations to all the students on the stage today for all the awards and recognition that you're about to receive, and very much well deserved. It's wonderful to see parents, staff, students actually physically coming back together here at school in this wonderful facility. And so we thank you for all the work that you've put in this year and really all 4 years. And parents, thank you for your support. My name is Mike Reardon. I am the superintendent here at Oak Lawn Community High School, but I also serve as a board member on the Spartan Educational Foundation organization. The Spartan Ed Foundation was founded almost 20 years ago for two primary purposes. One was to raise and generate funding to support our graduating students as they move on in their educational journey after Oak Lawn Community High School. And so we have been awarding $1,500 scholarships to students all during these past 20 years. Tonight, we are so happy to award 10 students with those $1,500 scholarships. The second purpose of the foundation has been to stimulate and provide for innovative instruction through a mini grant program to our staff members. So staff members that have ideas to generate good learning experiences for our students that may be something innovative and maybe a little outside of the normal budget, the foundation provides funding to support those as well. But tonight it's about our students and it's about awarding these scholarships. So the last thing before we get to the scholarship, I really want to thank our supporters, our sponsors. The funding for the foundation comes from a variety of sources. Some of it comes through our own staff, through payroll deduction and donations to the foundation. We have businesses and organizations in the community that have sponsored scholarships as well. A couple representatives are here tonight from those organizations. And we also do general fundraising. So we want to thank all of our donors and supporters for their support this year and over the years. All right, so let's get to our sponsorships, our scholarships. The first scholarship is actually sponsored by the Mosque Foundation in Bridgeview, Illinois. And so our first winner of the $1,500 scholarship is Lena Abdelrahman. Our next winner, sponsored by the Spartan Ed Foundation General Fund, Aneta Zilska. Our next scholarship, also sponsored by the Spartan Ed Foundation, Taylor Fabian. Our next scholarship winner, Victoria Lisnick. Next up, Emma McGrath. We'll get that to Emma later. Next up, Shannon Schoen. Our next winner, Emma O'Malley Galvin. Our next winner, Sadie Hartman. And now I'd like to introduce to the mic one of the sponsors from Republic Bank, Mr. Neil Shalaby.
Good evening. I'm Neil Shalaby. I'm from Republic Bank of Chicago. We're located in the Chicagoland area. I'm here to present Ariana Martinez, who will be attending the University of Illinois in Champaign, and she will be majoring in pre-med. Ariana Martinez. Set it down here.
Next up, one of our sponsoring organizations, the Oaklawn Raiders Social Organization, Mr. Adam Clements is here to present.
Founded in 1974, the Oaklawn Raiders is a nonprofit organization that's very local. Our focus is providing support to not only Oaklawn but other surrounding communities. We're very grateful to partner with the Spartan Educational Foundation to give a scholarship each year. We're very proud of all the 2021 graduates. You guys had to endure some very strange things, but you made it. Great job. We're very proud to present Addison Abrahamson with this year's scholarship. Addison will be attending North Central College and majoring in music education. Okay.
Thank you.
Next, we will have Mr. Michael Kanazowitz for the Chick Evans Scholarship for Caddies.
The Chick Evans Scholarship is one of the largest privately funded scholarship programs in the country. Chick Evans was an amateur golfer who donated his winnings to stay an amateur to start the program at Northwestern University in 1930. Roughly 11,000 students have been awarded full tuition, room and board to some of the finest colleges in the country since that 1930 start. The qualifications are rigorous and include high scholastic abilities, financial need, a strong caddy record, tremendous character, and service to others. There are over 1,000 Evans Scholar students at 19 leading universities nationwide. This year, 290 scholarships students from across the country have been awarded this prestigious honor. Lauren has exhibited all the traits of an Evans Scholar candidate since setting foot on the Beverly Country Club grounds, those many years ago. She has been an ideal caddy and citizen, a role model to her siblings, Grace and Owen, and richly deserves to be attending the University of Wisconsin at Madison and majoring in occupational therapy next year on a full Evans Scholarship. Congratulations, Lauren Burke.
Now we would like to invite Ms. Darlene Yerkes from the PTSA.
Good evening, everybody. I would like to congratulate all these students on all the hard work they've done the past 4 years, and especially in these crazy times the last year and a half. The PTA has touched each one of these students' lives through kindergarten all the way through senior year of high school. And the main objective for us in high school is to be able to support the students with scholarships their senior year. So the first scholarship I would like to give out for $500 is through the Reflections program that is through grade school years and in high school. And this year's winner of the scholarship is Veronica Stelter. All right, I'm going to go on to our next scholarships. Through our fundraising, through our craft show, and selling of other merchandise, we usually are able to give 3 scholarships. And then through gracious donations of outside, we're able to give a 4th one. This year, we were not sure if we'd be able to do that, but luckily, because of our community and donations, we're able to provide 4 $750 scholarships to the seniors. So I'd like to call them up right now. Our first recipient is, let me see, Amina Arab. Our next one is Aman Kater. Our next is Dominic Niceforo. And last is Hiba Warini. Thank you.
We would now like to invite up Ms. Eileen Hooley.
The Spartan Survivor Scholarship recognizes a senior student who's been affected by cancer themselves or within their family. This year, funds were raised by student helpers, and donations also came in from faculty and parents to keep the scholarship active this year. Thank you to everyone who donated and participated in the fundraiser. The winning recipients are judged on the merit of their essay and reflections. The applications are reviewed and awarded by a blind committee, and this year there were 2 recipients deserving of the award. The first recipient is a student committed to Oaklawn sports and activities, maintains a 4.1 GPA, and has given of her time to support the community and high school with 160 service hours. This student has been personally affected by cancer, with several members of her family having battled cancer. Her grandfather was diagnosed with only a few months to live, and he had made the last few months the most memorable of her childhood. Her aunt passed away much too young, leaving 6 of her cousins without a mother. Her grandmother, who taught her to always be kind, was a strong woman fighting for cancer for 6 years and lost her battle with cancer only a few days before this recipient completed the scholarship application. Another aunt was recently diagnosed, and through all of this, the recipient continues to have a generous and kind heart for others. She's been a leader and a friend to students at OLCHS. Her experience around medical practitioners and witnessing the resilience of her family members, she has been inspired to be a part of that fight. She plans on attending North Central College in Naperville and will major in health sciences on the pre-physician assistant track. The second recipient has also lost her grandfather and grandmother to cancer. The student says this experience taught her to be compassionate. She was young and wanted more time with them. This disease forced her to learn about mortality at a young age, but it also made her spend more time with the people she loves, and that we should all spend our years being as happy as we can. By remembering the good times, laughing at her grandparents' jokes, and celebrating their lives, she has learned that happiness is what helps to heal. The recipient's experience as a child and her compassion for others has led her to want to be a teacher, and she plans on attending Northern Illinois University for elementary education. Thank you both to these seniors for your openness and sharing what you've learned throughout your experience. Please allow me to congratulate both Manaya Ali and Elena Kerwin at this year's recipient of the Spartan Survivor Scholarship. Up next is Marquette Bank Education Foundation Scholarship, Mrs. Kelly Kenny.
Good evening. The Marquette Bank Educational Foundation was founded back in the 60s with the intention of awarding scholarships to Chicagoland High School seniors. Their focus is to provide those scholarships to students whose focus is on community service as well as academic achievement. Since their establishment in 1967, they've awarded over $3.3 million in these scholarships, which is pretty amazing. I'm very excited and happy to award another of these scholarships valued at $2,500 to a senior who has exhibited outstanding community service, recognition, also recognizing her academic achievement. Congratulations to Marquette Bank Scholarship recipient, Ala Court.
Our next set of awards are going to be from various departments within the school. So first up is our Fine Arts Department and the department chairperson, Mr. Eric Kellenborn.
All right, everybody, welcome tonight. I'm telling you what, I am nervous because I haven't spoken in front of this many people in a very long time. So if you would please turn off your cameras. That went about as well as I thought it was going to go. All right, so the Fine Arts Department, I am very privileged and honored to have a lot of my staff with me here to give awards out to these fine students. Many of the students in the program have been with these teachers for some 3-4 years, so I thought it only best if I asked the teachers to kind of come and deliver these awards to the seniors themselves, because they can speak to them more than I can. And they agreed. So it's amazing, and it's my privilege to, first we're going to do the music awards, and that's going to be Mr. Paul Levy, Mark Baglione, and Bob Habersat. And then after that, we have a couple art awards that are going to be given out by Jen Clark and Eilish Cooper. So if I can introduce Mr. Levy, Mr. Baglione, and Mr. Habersat first.
Good evening. I am Paul Levy, band director here at Oaklawn Community High School. I want to give out a couple of awards to some really outstanding students. Our first award winner is for the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. This is a student that demonstrates excellence in the field of jazz music, America's true art form, Mr. Jonathan Weber. Next up is our John Philip Sousa Award winner. This student started with us. We found them in the music department, and we're like, hey, you play drums? Awesome, you should be in band now. And they were an outstanding student that really was super passionate about music, Miss Emma O'Malley Galvin. And finally, we have our John Gilmore Award winner. This is a senior band student that was elected by their peers as someone who demonstrates both excellence and passion and dedication to the band department. This year's John Gilmore Award winner is Miss Ella Moore. Next up is our guitar instructor, Mr. Bob Haversat.
Years ago in 2019, we were on our way back from Columbia College Deep Dish Music Festival, and this student was in the back of the bus, riling up all the kids, talking about how he wants to play music that they like at a high level, start this new group. 30 years later, we have a new group called the Modern Music Ensemble that was spearheaded by this student. And this award, the West Montgomery Guitar Award, always goes to a student that's kind of a pathfinder, a wayfinder in the guitar program. And this year, this student is James Aloysius, the Boss, Walsh. And this is our choir director, Mark Baglione.
Must wait for the introduction. The National School Choral Award is the highest award that any high school can give to a vocal music student, and it's given to a senior for an exceptional level of musicianship, artistry, dedication, and work ethic. And I could think of no better senior this year to award that to than Teresa Ten. And next, I'd like to bring up one of our amazing art teachers, Mrs. Jennifer Clark.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Clark, and I'm one of the 5 art teachers in our department. It is my honor to present the awards for the most outstanding senior artists. Due to the wide variety of materials we use throughout the art curriculum, we wanted to highlight a student in each of the following categories: photography, drawing and painting, and ceramics. All 3 of these students have not only demonstrated mastery of the materials, but also went above and beyond in creativity and dedication to their craft. Congratulations to all 3 of these talented young women. We are going to miss you very, very much. To the outstanding drawing and painting senior student, Taylor Fabian. For the outstanding ceramics student, Gabriella Farrick. And then to the outstanding photography student, Ashley Gallegos. And next to the Career and Technical Education Department Chair, Mr. Derek Sefcik.
Good evening, everybody. As stated, I'm Derek Sefcik, Department Chair for CTE, Career and Technical Education, and I'm excited to give out 3 awards this evening with 3 areas of focus: business education, family and consumer science, and industrial technology. So my first award that I would like to present is in business education. The recipient of this award has proven to be a consistent high-level learner in honors accounting. And a statement from a teacher, Ms. Campbell: this student is always helpful, respectful, and goes above and beyond in every aspect of the curriculum. It is a pleasure for me to present the award to Jonathan Weber to Outstanding Senior Achievement in Business Education. Is this your second one there? There you go. The next award is focused on family and consumer science. This recipient has taken Culinary Arts 2, Culinary Management, and Independent Study courses. Teacher Ms. Cryan stated, this student possesses a strong commitment and dedication to academics, as well as the ability to rationalize, think critically, and be a team player. Ms. Cryan also stated that this student's positive attitude was always contagious in the classroom. It is my pleasure to announce Emily Mallow as our Family and Consumer Science Achievement Award winner. And Emily, we want to wish you luck at St. Mary's next year, correct? There you go. Thank you. And the last area of focus is the Award for Industrial Technology. This recipient has been extremely hardworking and dedicated student in our Project Lead the Way program over the last few years. Teacher Mr. Kenny states, this student has done it all in our engineering program, from 3D modeling to coding robotics, to planning and designing buildings and structures. This student has also worked on a team to try to develop a device to help wheelchair-bound individuals. It is my pleasure to announce Alan McApeen as our Industrial Technology Achievement Award winner. And we also wanted to wish you luck in your pursuit of engineering at Purdue University next year, correct? And next up, I would like to introduce Ms. Jennifer Sidlow, representing the English department.
Good evening, Spartans. I'm here tonight to present the Tim Sidlow Outstanding Achievement in English Award. Tim was an English teacher and coach at Oak Lawn for 15 years. He was also my husband and the father of our daughter, Anna Lynn. He passed away in 2016 after a battle with kidney disease. This special award is bestowed upon a senior who embodies the attributes and ideals Tim did his best to instill daily in his students. The English department is thrilled to bestow this award upon Jake Majersic. Don't leave yet. The award recognizes a student who meets 3 distinct criteria. Jake excelled in advanced placement English and throughout the English Honors Program. He made significant contributions in an English-related extracurricular activity, in this case, speech and theater. And he submitted a powerful essay explaining what the 4-year English program has meant to him. In his essay, Jake hoped that we shed tears of joy, not tears of sadness, over grammatical errors. He glibly asked us to consider all mistakes as part of his unique style. According to Jake, it was veteran teacher Mr. Doyle who helped him develop his love of reading, and it was in his English class where he developed his creativity. Jake said, "Wherever I go in life and whatever Rubicon I may cross, I will know that I'm prepared and ready to face what lies ahead. I will never cease in my pursuit of knowledge, and I have the English department to thank for that." Well, Jake, not only have the Oak Lawn faculty made an impression on you, but you've made an impression on the whole of Oak Lawn. We wish you much success in your future. I would now like to welcome Mr. Christopher Newton, a department head of the Mathematics Department.
Good evening. I am honored to present this year's award for Outstanding Achievement in Mathematics. Like many of our students, the recipient of this year's award is incredibly gifted. But what truly sets her apart is her work ethic, creativity, and passion for mathematics. She is an independent learner, highly motivated, and has the ability to understand abstract concepts in simple terms. She strives to learn as much as she possibly can in her reading, reflecting, and practice, and she constantly works to deepen both her conceptual and procedural understanding of mathematics. This student has earned straight A's her entire career in mathematics, which includes AP Statistics and AP Calculus. And she has also earned the Outstanding Commitment to Mathletes Award. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Achievement in Mathematics Award is Julia Brija. Next up, we have Will O'Neill, the Department Chair of PE, Driver's Ed, and Health.
Good evening. I'm here to award this year's recipient for the Outstanding Senior in Physical Education. The PE department this year had multiple students nominated, and each nominee was more than deserving of recognition. The deciding factor in this year's vote were the words of the student's nominating teacher, Miss Doreen Pirro. While Mrs. Pirro couldn't be here tonight, she did prepare a brief statement on behalf of this year's winner. As a junior, Anthony Hall participated in our leadership training program because of the maturity, responsibility, and mentoring skills he demonstrated as a sophomore in physical education. As a junior leader, he stood out as one of the best in a class full of great students. Although the pandemic prevented Anthony from advancing to the Senior Leaders Program this year, that did not deter him from continuing to demonstrate the leadership qualities that come naturally to him during physical education. Thank you, Anthony, for your contributions to our students, teachers, and physical education program. We wish you nothing but the best. This year's 2021 Outstanding Senior in Physical Education is Mr. Anthony Hall. And Anthony will be attending Northern Illinois University, majoring in electrical engineering this fall. And next to present is our Science Department Chair, Mr. Michael Bielski.
Thanks, Mr. O'Neill. Good evening, and on behalf of the Oak Lawn Community High School Science Department, congratulations to the class of 2021. Each year, one outstanding senior is selected by our department who exemplifies personal responsibility, respect, integrity, dedication, and excellence. We're pleased to announce that this year's recipient of Outstanding Senior Science Student is Iman Kader. Iman is celebrated within our department as an intelligent, dedicated, extremely driven classmate who welcomes academic challenge, who consistently generated questions during discussion, and who remained committed to maximizing her learning opportunities. While maintaining a rigorous course load, which included advanced placement and honors courses, Iman earned an A in every science course for 8 consecutive semesters. In addition to leading students in the science department, Iman held leadership positions in more than 20 clubs and athletic teams since arriving in 2017. Iman, you've proven to us your ability to perform at a high level while honoring commitments to yourself and others. You're an excellent example of academic possibilities when talent meets integrity and when family supports your endeavors. May you continue to grow in faith and knowledge. Congratulations, Iman. Good luck at Stanford. I'd like to welcome Social Studies Department Chair, Mrs. Kristen Kuchit.
Good evening, Spartans. My name is Mrs. Kuchit, and I'm the Social Studies Department Chair, and I have the honor of presenting our Outstanding Senior Award in Social Studies tonight. Before I present this award, I would like to read a letter about our winner that was written by the nominating teacher, Mr. Long. This award is presented to the outstanding senior who has exhibited excellence in the area of social studies through 4 years at Oak Lawn Community High School. It's been a privilege of mine to have been able to instruct this winner of the winner of this year's award. This senior is one of the finest in a class of students with talents in the social studies. This is a sentiment shared by all the social studies educators who have worked with her over her 4 years at Oak Lawn Community High School. I've had this senior in AP Government and Politics and AP Human Geography this past year. Her attendance was excellent. She was attentive, participated in all activities, cooperated with others, and always turned in high-quality, thought-provoking work in class. She was one of the brightest students in an AP class that was filled with many top-notch candidates that were also worthy of this award. She's an analytical thinker with excellent communication skills, especially in her writing. She has the ability to thoroughly justify her remarks and opinions in a most convincing fashion. Her writing ability tended to set her apart from her classmates. She clearly has knowledge of the subject of social studies that extends far beyond the classroom. She knows her history, she knows her current events, and she knows her politics. She is just an all-around intelligent, respectful, likable, and promising young adult. Most importantly, this student, quite simply, has the ability to think for herself. That is a unique quality that not enough high school graduates possess. It is for all these reasons and more that the Department of Social Studies is proud to award Elsbieta McHenry as its Outstanding Senior Social Studies Department winner. And now I'd like to welcome the Department Chair of World Languages, Mrs. Mary Kerrigan.
Hello, good evening. I'm presenting the Outstanding Senior Award on behalf of the World Languages Department. Candidates for the Senior Award must demonstrate a strong work ethic, integrity, and a strong commitment to foreign language learning. This year, the department is proud to announce that we have 2 seniors to honor. In thinking about the first recipient, her teacher states, Mrs. Wong states, she's an amazing student and role model. She cares deeply not only about learning the language, but helping others as well. She played an integral role in the community outreach event last school year as well. Mrs. Wong was very proud of how she was able to communicate with our Spanish-speaking community. The World Languages Department is very proud to present our first recipient, Lauren Burke. Okay, our second recipient. When writing about her, her teacher, Mrs. Almasri, states that she's an outstanding student in every way. She always helps others in class and at school. She's very polite and respectful in all her interactions with students and staff. In class, she's participating, submitting high-quality work, posing questions, and expressing her thoughts and ideas clearly. With her delightful personality and language skills, she's shown leadership inside and outside the classroom, including in the Arabic Honor Society and the community outreach event. She's a true representative of Spartan pride. It's my pleasure to announce our second recipient, Salma Slama. I'm also presenting the awards for the Seal of Biliteracy this evening. The Seal of Biliteracy recognizes students who have demonstrated proficiency in English and language proficiency in an additional language. The students have achieved exemplary scores in English and another language as well. One of the main benefits of achieving the Seal is being able to be awarded 8 hours of college credit. Students, please come up to be honored and to receive your award and medal. Our first student is Eva Forak. Second student, Aneta Jelska. Our third student, Miriam Hussein. Our fourth student, Carolina Poplakowska. Our fifth student, Amelia Troyak. And finally, Shimon Vyats. Next, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Kelly Kenny, presenting the Outstanding Service Awards.
The class of 2021 is the 11th graduating class from Oaklawn Community High School to be responsible for earning 24 hours of community service as a part of their graduation requirements. This class has done an amazing job, not just fulfilling this requirement, but exceeding it during a pandemic. In a year that was probably the most difficult ever to get out in the community and volunteer, you did. And you made a very positive impression on the organizations that you served. Repeatedly, I hear overwhelmingly positive comments from the community agencies where you have donated your time. Be proud of yourselves, Spartans. As a class, you have collectively served 16,800 hours of your time to our local community organizations. Congratulations to the following seniors who are being recognized with the Outstanding Service Award for having volunteered over 100 hours throughout the course of their high school career. And because we have a large group, I'd ask that we hold our applause until the end. Monaya Ali, Reem Awad, Leslie Campos, David Dill, Elian Fariz, Vanessa Herrera, Iman Cater, Allah Court, Victoria Lisnick, Taif Mahmoud, Sean Nichols, Dominic Nicefro, Salma Salme, Emily Savalio, Devin Sheehan, Gavin Sheehan, Matush Schlimbarski, Amelia Trodek, Arvin Wallach, Jonathan Weber, Hind Yassin. And last but not least, certainly not the least, to complete this group, I am so proud to recognize the student that most exceeded the expectations for community service in her graduating class. This outstanding senior donated over 280 hours of her time at Advocate Christ Medical Center, AXA School, and many of the group projects that are held right here at Oaklawn Community High School. Thank you for your service to our school, to your surrounding community, and congratulations to the Distinguished Service Graduate of the Class of 2021, Lillian Fariz. . Congratulations to all of our serving Spartans. And now Mr. Marcus Worgan will present.
My award's so big it needs a cart. It gives me great pleasure to present the OLCHS Academic Letter Award to 79 seniors. The requirements include maintaining a 3.75 GPA while carrying 5 subjects during both semesters of the 2021 academic year. These senior recipients have earned academic letter all 4 years and will be given a gold sash embroidered with the word honor. This sash should be worn at graduation. Mustafa Abdulmoudi, attending Loyola University, Chicago. We're probably going to need to do, if you were at activities night, a single clap for each person. Lena Abdulrahman, attending the University of Illinois, majoring in computer science. Shada Abdulrahman, attending the University of Illinois, majoring in interdisciplinary health sciences. Monaya Ali, attending North Central College, majoring in health sciences, physician assistant. Omar Al-Kazak, attending the University of Illinois. Amina Arab, majoring in health sciences. Christian Arellano, attending DePaul University, majoring in marketing. Reem Awad. I don't know where she's going, sorry. Scott Barr. Megan Berry, attending the University of Illinois. Laura Blackowitz, attending St. Xavier University, majoring in graphic design and digital humanities. Alyssa Broderick. Julia Briha. Natalia Bukowska, attending Lewis University, majoring in dental hygiene. Lauren Burke, attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison, majoring in occupational therapy. Alyssa Canellis, attending the Illinois State University, majoring in communication sciences and disorders. Benjamin Cash, attending the Illinois Institute of Technology, majoring in engineering. Michael Conroy, attending Moraine Valley, majoring in engineering. Nando Cordero, attending DePaul University School of Music, majoring in music composition. Jocelyn De La Rosa Nieto, attending DePaul University, majoring in computer science. Sarah Driscoll, attending St. Xavier University, majoring in biology. Aneta Zaliska, attending U of I, majoring in molecular and cellular biology. Taylor Fabian, attending Southern Illinois University, majoring in aviation flight technology. Elian Fariz, attending St. Xavier University, majoring in elementary education. Lillian Fariz, attending St. Xavier University, majoring in health sciences. Faith Fitzgerald, attending the Culinary Institute of America. Haley Fowler. Madeline Fox, attending the University of Illinois, majoring in interdisciplinary health sciences. Daniel Gadelis. Thank you. Margaret Hennessy, attending the U.S. Navy, majoring in nuclear propulsion. Vanessa Herrera, attending Princeton University, majoring in neuroscience pre-med. Miriam Hussein, attending Moraine Valley Community College, majoring in pharmacy. Heather Jackson. Christina Jimenez, attending DePaul University, majoring in biology. Iman Cater, attending Stanford University, majoring in biology. Alak Court, attending the University of Illinois Chicago, majoring in neuroscience. Caroline Quack, attending Marquette University, majoring in physiological sciences. Marcin Landa. Amelia Lazuk. Victoria Lisnick, attending Illinois State University. Catherine Luznicki. Jake Majierzik. Dominic Malik. Emily Mallow, attending St. Mary's College, majoring in speech pathology. Alan McAlpine, attending Purdue University, majoring in mechanical engineering. Emma McGrath, attending Illinois Wesleyan University, majoring in secondary math ed. Elizabetha McHenry, attending University of Tulsa, majoring in education. Ella Moore. Alyssa Mora, attending DePaul University, majoring in psychology. Nicholas Morrison, attending Trinity Christian College, majoring in computer science. Brittany Murwaka. Michael Mueller, attending Northwestern University, majoring in economics. Saad Mulhem, attending Moraine Valley Community College, majoring in engineering. Dominic Niceforo, attending the University of Illinois Pathways to Engineering. Emma O'Malley Galvin, attending University of Illinois for Mechanical Engineering. Hiba Warini, attending University of Illinois at Chicago for Integrated Health Sciences. Abigail Perry, attending University of Missouri for Health Sciences. Alan Pryman, attending the University of Illinois for Mechanical Engineering. Emma Rapetny. Jesse Resendez, attending Moraine Valley Community College for Math and Technology. David Romero, attending the University of Illinois Chicago for Computer Science Engineering. Emily Savalio, attending the University of Illinois for Civil Engineering. Sophia Cerna, attending Northwestern University. Hussam Sharfi, attending the University of Illinois. Gavin Sheehan, attending North Central College. Shannon Schoen, attending Illinois State University for Special Education. Grace Sievers, attending The Ohio State University for Nursing. Paulina Slowick. Abigail Sluzinski, attending St. Xavier University for Biology and Pre-Chiropractic Medicine. Alexia Stang, attending the University of Kentucky for Accounting. Veronica Stelter, attending Columbia College for Music Business. Wayne Sterling, attending St. Xavier University for Nursing. Matuzis Slimbarski, attending the University of Illinois for Brain and Cognitive Sciences. Teresa Ten, attending Loyola University for Biology. Melanie Torres, attending Northern Illinois University for Biomedical Engineering. Amelia Trojak, attending Moraine Valley Community College for Physical Therapy. James Walsh, attending the University of California, Berkeley for Philosophy and Political Science. Jonathan Weber, attending St. Xavier University for Finance. And Simon Wihas. All right, let's give it up for our four-year academic letter recipients. Woo. All right, as we prepare for the next award, just want to make one announcement. So the students who got those honor sashes will wear those at graduation. The students who also received the Seal of Biliteracy medals will wear those at graduation. So it's a very big honor. Thank you, guys. Great job. All right, our Illinois State Scholars. Illinois State Scholars are students ranking in the top 10% of the state high school's graduating seniors. Their selection is based on a point system that incorporates two areas: their score on the ACT or SAT test and the student's GPA at the end of their junior year in high school. Oak Lawn Community High School is proud to announce the following students have met these criteria and who have been selected as Illinois State Scholars for 2021. Amina Arab. You can give a real clap for these. Julian Burdine. Lauren Buss, attending Northern Illinois University. Michael Conroy. Mia Contreras. Olha Huska, attending St. Ambrose University. Alan McAlpine. And Veronica Stelter. The President's Education Awards program, sponsored by the U.S. Department of Education in partnership with the NAESP and the National Association of Secondary School Principals, was developed to help schools recognize and honor students who have achieved high academic goals through their hard work and dedication to learning. To be eligible for the award, students must earn a grade point average of A on a letter scale or a 3.5 on a 4.0 scale. In addition to this grade requirement, schools must also consider the student's score on state tests such as the PSAE and nationally normed achievement tests such as the ACT or SAT, which measure high achievement in reading or mathematics on state tests. Oak Lawn Community High School is proud to announce the following students who have met these criteria and are recipients of the 2021 President's Award for Educational Excellence. Lena Abdulrahman. Alyssa Canales. Vanessa Herrera. Allah Court. Ferris Marzuik, attending Pomona College in Economics, Math, and Sociology. And Alyssa Mora. Oh. Also, Emma Repetny. Sophia Cerna. Devin Sheehan. Wayne Sterling. And Simon Wihas. All right, you may have felt that some of the names were missing from that list because they were. The following students have earned both the Presidential Educational Award and the Illinois State Scholar. Omar Al-Kazak. Megan Berry. Laura Blackowitz. Julia Briha. Lauren Burke. Benjamin Cash. Aneta Zilska. Margaret Hennessy. Jamal Joda. Iman Cater. Marcin Landa. Amelia Lazick. Jake Mazierzik. Emma McGrath. Michael Mueller. Dominic Niceforo. Emma O'Malley Galvin. Alan Pryman. David Romero. Corbin Rupsch, also attending the U.S. Navy and studying nuclear propulsion. Gavin Sheehan. Grace Sievers. Matuzis Slembarski. Teresa Tam. Arvin Wallach. James Walsh. And Jonathan Weber. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Leitz to come and offer the National Merit Scholarship Program Award.
The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. Each year, 1.5 million high school students nationwide enter the National Merit Scholarship Program by taking the preliminary SAT, the PSAT, called the National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. This test serves as the initial step of a rigorous screening process. Of the 1.5 million students, only around 50,000 students receive letters of commendation in recognition of their outstanding academic promise. Tonight, we get to honor 2 Oaklawn students who have made this achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring Julia Brija and Michael Mueller. And our final award of this evening will be presented by Dr. May, our Most Outstanding Senior Award.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to present tonight the Outstanding Seniors for the Class of 2021. The Outstanding Senior Award was established to annually honor students who have demonstrated exemplary achievement as well as leadership in an academic area or extracurricular activity. Students are first nominated by staff members, and then those nominees are selected by their fellow classmates. In addition to a commemorative plaque, they will each receive a $500 scholarship through Vitalant. So, without further ado, I'm pleased to invite up to the podium the outstanding seniors from the class of 2021, Aman Kader and Michael Conroy. Yeah, we like to bring them up and then we just say all these nice things about them up here. So as I was reading through this year's nominations, I was struck by the commitment to others and the dedication to our school that these 2 students have shown. They're both excellent examples of Spartan pride, and they are well deserving of this honor. Aman was nominated by her AP chemistry teacher, Mrs. Laura Defaults. According to Mrs. Defaults, Aman excelled in AP chemistry. Her drive to understand concepts at the deepest level was unmatched, and she became a leader in the classroom among her peers. Mrs. Defaults added, "Even when I was on maternity leave and a pandemic caused emergency remote learning, Aman's dedication never wavered. She's involved in our school community through multiple sports, activities, and clubs. She's participated in journalism teams, student council, National Honor Society, the Muslim Student Association, video club, and yearbook. Aman has also served as president of the Junior Class Advisory Board and participated in the Spartan Athletic Leadership Team. She also competed as an athlete in both badminton and tennis. According to school counselor Mr. Jason Rhodes, Aman does a great job of taking advantage of the many opportunities our school offers for students to get involved, and she invests her time and energies not because of how it might look, but because she has a genuine interest in spending time with and helping people. Aman is incredibly dedicated and thoughtful regarding how she manages her commitments and challenges herself on a daily basis to push herself to do more and be more. Her work ethic, integrity, and ability to form meaningful relationships have endeared her to our staff and will serve her well in college and beyond. She's a driven student, a conscientious citizen with engaging personality and an inquisitive mind. She has stood out amongst her senior peers not simply for her academic achievements, especially in the areas of math and science, but because of what she is involved with outside of the classroom walls and who she is as a person. Aman will be majoring in biology at Stanford University, and we know she will bring that same dedication to excellence and service to others in that next chapter of her life. Congratulations, Aman. Next, Michael Conroy was nominated by his soccer coach, Mr. Nate Joyner. Coach Joyner described Michael as an honest and transparent individual. He described him as someone who goes above and beyond what's asked of him, and he is both outgoing and ambitious. According to Coach Joyner, Michael has distinguished himself as a team captain by being a vocal leader and the hardest worker on the field, whether it be at practice or during a competition. In addition to soccer and track and field, Michael has contributed to our school through a member of the class advisory boards, the National Honor Society, and the Spartan Athletic Leadership Team. School counselor Mr. Jeff Pasiak said, Michael is a truly remarkable young man. He is intelligent and very self-motivated, and as Mr. Pasiak noted, requiring very little guidance. Nevertheless, he made a lasting impression, and Mr. Pastiak recalled meeting with Michael early on in his high school career as Michael worked to push himself into honors classes. Mr. Pastiak said this is a perfect example of how he is always trying to challenge himself. He is incredibly charismatic and passionate, and he follows through on his commitments with dedication and care. Mr. Pastiak added, I have no doubt that Michael will be successful at the post-secondary level. Michael has indeed distinguished himself as a scholar, an athlete, and a leader, and an all-around dependable and spirited member of our school community. We look forward to seeing Michael bring his work ethic, intelligence, talents to Moraine Valley's UVI Engineering Pathways program in the fall. Congratulations, Michael. Thanks, guys. All right. Yep, one more round of applause for them. Absolutely. On behalf of our entire Oak Lawn Community High School family, I thank both Amon and Michael for making our school a better place over the past 4 years, and we wish them both nothing but the best in their future endeavors. So as we bring tonight's night of celebration to an end, I want to address the class of 2021. And I speak for our entire school community when I say we are so proud of the resilience and the persistence that you have shown during a senior year that is probably not what you imagined when you first walked through our doors for the first time as freshmen. But on behalf of the Board of Education, the administration, the faculty, the staff of Oak Lawn Community High School, allow me to again congratulate all of our honored students on the many awards and honors we have celebrated together tonight. This concludes our evening. Families, we invite you to take photos. There's a backdrop in the lobby, and of course we have this beautiful facility. Thank you so much for all the value that you have added to our school community, and good night.